This day 1054 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. I'd like to sponsor up kind of share more of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Please going to be directly very greatly appreciated. Today we are doing the Ordea Simon Sadi Sivut Ches, the Sadi Aleph, leaving Yichos Kal, Siv Hey. Yud Ches. Finest bar has already been clarified. Deim Yavar Bishno Basar a Blokriya if you violated halacha and you cooked the chal with meat without ripping and slapping. It's also Medina. It's also according to the strict letter of law Medina the Gemara. The Torah Shishon Egachai needs 60 corresponding to the others. Corresponding to the entire volume of the others. Chazal or Mekel. You also count the meat of the chal as part of the bittul substance, the mevatel substance. Klamar, well, not completely. The chal is in terms of shishin levada iser. And all Yisrael needs 60 besides the prohibited substance. But can't here daibe nun tes. So chal itself counts as one count. Then you don't have to have 59 negative iser ratio 59 to 1 opposed to 60 to 1. The reason is because it itself is not really iser. So mutter, so midaraisa. Never joins the 60. If there is 60 with it, then the chal itself still is aser. Zarko, you have to toss it. And everything is mutter. If the everything is no 60, Hako Usr, the everything is Usr, Gamakter Usr, also the pot as well. Brack says here, Ayin Taz, Sivka the Beis, Shebi Divrei Ha, Teres Abais. Shinicha Niku Batam Alam Mitzar Vakal, but then to the Rash when Teres Abais. Difficulty understanding why the Kal is Mitzar. Nichar Bezei, he went out pretty far with this. Miani Lama Lo, Hebi Divrei Rashi is out. Shuatam is a partial word, the reason Rashi gives, because it itself is het and midaraisa seems to be a very simple reason. You test if you have the others fall into a pot Moshishin was 60 with it, wasn't 60 with it, the Zarko Chal and the tossed out the Chal and fell into another pot. Also Sagamke. Others out the second part as well. You don't say Achrish and Dafal, we could call them since it fell already previously. Moshishin when there was 60 with it. Hare Kvan is Bato Kol Tamo Bakter so all its taste is already nullified in the first pot. Vlama Yasura took against Kakter, why should I ask the second pot now? The Kakol Surim Lor Minake, we don't see this to any Surim. We don't the Chayson Surim Kane, Chashmir Shadain Lopat Lagamre. We don't assume that it gave off everything that had to give off. Because King Shloya Shishim Slimo, so it wasn't 60 together with Chal Mikodim. By next to Chatichas Isser. It's something considered to be a Chatichas Isser, like similar to Chatichas Nasazaveh, which we have all over the place. On Makula Shikana Bagdeva Shana, but the leniency we had in the first part of Lachshov, Gam Chal Min Shishim, included Chal in the count of 60. Nokel, Gam Mata Bagdeva Shana, will also be lenient in the second part accordingly. I feel even there wasn't 60 within in the first or with it. Even though now it's not mutter, it can't be more machmir now. When shown from the first time, the shul is over so the end should not be more severe than the beginning. Some say if it's the first part that wasn't 60, for afterwards another part, also shishim. It doesn't join up to make 60. We should now send a Vela. Because we came in a Vela, Chaticha Nasis in a Vela, first time I fell in. V'chein Iker. Shulchan passes Lahachmir. Avokshem Yikonim Shishim, if there was 60 in the first part, Avshar Asar Chal, we asked the Chal itself, ain't eliminate Marasain. So this is because it looks bad. V'chein Mitzvah so Gamato Shishim, so therefore now we can also join up with 60. Shir Shishim Emishaim Bo Ela Kamoshu Veishan Izbashel. We estimate the 60 as it is now after in volume after it's cooked. Not as it was when it fell. Whether that's a kula because it was bigger before than it was now. Or the opposite, in which case it's a chumrah. Shur and shishim bisurim hadin kain. It's important. It appears the halachos of chal, but it's important for all Yisraelim. You always go by Asher Husham, what it is now. Brackets here, but you should know Sheish Mishor Samar. There were those who wanted to say, I'll have a birya. It's a birya, which would mean it wouldn't be bato. But ain't okay, it's not true. The birya lo mikra el masha nesa b'tchilas b'yaso. Birya is something which is also from the get-go, from the time it was created. Kamo gina nasha, kamo shkusam sim kuf, like the sciatic nerve. Kamo shalav hashab sof sim khay ba prichodesh wants to tie tzibra bach. Ayin shal prichodesh wants to resolve the bach. So here it's not clear what he's saying. This is something true. The dino chatich ro yuskabe. Even though others might not be a birya, they are chatichol yuskabe, which means although that's a chiddush because nobody serves others to guess, but I guess maybe in the old days they would. This are baharbe kachali eno bat b'shishim kamochen, and therefore it's not. If it's a lot of chali got mixed up with each other, it's a chatichol yuskabe. It's not bat b'shishim. It's a significant chumrah because it's hard to imagine being mechaber with a cow. Siman tzadikav. Dim bas v'chav shenogeh nagu zeh b'zeh nisarbu. Well, bas v'chav, despite all of your precautions, your bas v'chav got mixed up. Now what happens? Al bas gvina, the meat and cheese. Shenogu zeh b'zeh, they touched each other. Even one of them is moist, or both of them are moist. We'll tell the guy with a completely permitted low clip without any peeling necessary. Came on James suddenly because they're cold, because there's no absorption. But you have to rinse out the place where they touched. Because they're moist, there has to be something which adheres. So it's sufficient to have a light rinsing. You don't have to scrub. You can put them both in the same handkerchief. In other words, wrap them together. Place your milk. You're not going to announce as long as each one is separate. But we're not concerned that they might touch each other inside the bag. Person can wrap a meat and cheese in a mitpachas in one handkerchief as long as they don't touch each other. If they did touch, they have to rinse. That's where both of them or even one of them is moist. They're both dry, ain't so clean, don't need anything. Raw meat and cooked meat. One of them is fatty, so then you have to rinse off regardless. But also im shifshuf, but you have to scrub, rub, I guess is a better term. Koshkin sheish dulaskin, especially if you use a knife, fleshik knife with a milchik or vice versa, and there's the pressure on the knife. So shifshuf heitev, you have to wash and scrub very much so. To the point that you know that fattiness is no longer there. So by supreme regadim and chavastas. Came nafal dam lach if moist blood fell out of on the meat, the nikash became congealed. Ochala mutach or hot milk, ochema mutaches or hot butter. Ochema mutaches. No, not hot butter. It's liquefied butter, liquefied chalev and liquefied butter. That's what it's called. Cold. The shnafa basar, which fell in meat when he crashed and then congealed. Eino dai b'shiv shulvad. It's not enough even to rub. Oh, so it's only about so not by rinsing. So gakin hadach of a shiv shu godol. You have to have a significant amount of scrubbing. As we will say, I guess means. Base lav dafka shtei ochim shlogos zebzet. It's not just specifically two food substances each other. Tzarich hadach which require rinsing. I feel basar shnichol bekli cholop. Even you put meat in a milchik vessel or cholop bekli basar or vice versa. Yimechem emlach, one of them is moist. Tzarich hadach has to be rinsed. Fiza loyafel sim hochid rachim. According to this, it's not right what the wayfarers do. She'ochlin herrings, meluchim, they eat the salted herring. Bekli akutim in the pots the plates which belong to the non-Jews. They have to be rinsed after they put on those plates. It's the Taz name Rashal. Or if you remove, however, the skin of the herring, shabidami, that's fine. The klipas akru me herring, remove that membrane from the herring. Tov yosem medach, it's better than rinsing. Those who eat pickled cucumbers, according to Grekas, the Beisam in the house, and also Keli Shalhem im make vashim. They put it on the keli, I assume the kuti, with the pickling juice. Shloefei mosin, so they're not good. But Grekas levadam, the pickles themselves, yochol liklof aklipa, you can remove the skin. Blanicham al klipos. I guess remove the skin and use that as a chatzitza between your pickles and the plate. Even though you're traveling, you're under pressure. It's a very simple thing to do. Tell her to wash the plate very well, but mine with clean water. Then you won't have a problem. You could put even a cold kosher thing, either food or beverage, in the non-Jew's vessel. Again, if you wash it off ahead of time. Anything which has to be rinsed, such as put permitted meat which is cold, because in a forbidden pot, tzonin, which is cold, or vice versa, is a tzonin, prohibited substance, in a permitted vessel, which is cold, also it's also deliberately. The Shema Yishkach v'yochal because maybe you're going to forget and eat the substance without doing hadacha. You can't say came into b'diavad mutter since it's okay b'diavad. Harei mutter smocha smach shidi chenachar. So you should be allowed to rely on your intent to rinse it afterwards. We see in Simon Aleph, you're there. There's no, I don't remember what's about there, but there's no definite prohibition there. They're just mere concerns. Maybe they're big concerns. About Isser Gadol, and we're talking about big Isser meaning treif. Nevertheless, about the Isser, it's definitely Isser. We don't rely on the fact that you're going to rinse it off afterwards, and this will evidently from the Taz. But this only said which you don't normally rinse off. But basar and bush like cooked meat. Things you normally rinse off. Like raw meat. We can't rely on the rinsing afterwards. You can put it, use it on that basis. Those say there's there rak al gabe keli. It's only if it's on a keli. Abagabe macho, but to put it on top of a food, it's also food is to put it on top of a prohibited food. That's also even if you rinse it off. Regarding B'yesh Yishashim Zeh, Arukh HaShulchan is not pleased with that. He says, I have to analyze this. Prohibition there. Could be it's inappropriate, but it's not awesome. Tal Kasser Rabbeinu Ramah B'si Beis Al Din Shei's Bar on the law which we stated Shetzorach Hadach you have to rinse the Shono, and as he says Dafka Davar Yeshua Achluch Chesad, so something has some bit of moisture. Abel Davar Yavish Ma'ash, something which is literally dry. Imlo Bala Hakeli Rakmatzonen, if the vessel itself only absorbs prohibited substances which are cold, Mutaniach Bal Davar Yavish with blood dog and put inside something cold, which is dry without rinsing cloud at all. And go from her mouth. But tomorrow they stun him. But if it's a even the kli was used for hot isser. So finally now says now it's cold and you're putting something dry in it. So what's the problem? So there are those who assume the Ramah actually meant to say it. Something which is totally dry. Or the kli was only absorbed brak b'tzonin. Mutter then it's permitted gam b'davar even something moist. Mamish mutter to put something literally to dry is mutter. Even when though the kli absorbed stuff when it was hot. If the absorption of the vessel is only when cold, but then you can also put a moist thing. Because the vessel does get ushered by absorbing cold. So but nothing is kufcha beis. Who told us foods is a mistake. So came somebody that's supposed to say sim kufcha aleph. The Shama Sifhei there in Sifhei in his bar it becomes it's mentioned that Bakroi Mutter Lishtamish Kli Isser Tzonin Occasionally, you're allowed to use a kli iser, which is cold idea doxa kli, by rinsing the kelu shav heita and scrubbing it well. Push on the field davar lach. It says that even something which is moist, chometz like vinegar, mutzar ayin sham is permissible, and it's clean, cold keli. Again, kal v'chomer din zeh. And certainly this will be the case here. The shebekan shevade mutzar, it's supposed to certainly mutzar v'chein ikol adina seems to be the primary lacha. But ayin mashkas torab nusov si beis licheres yesh lachmir. At left field, klicheres should be machmir. Oh, it's talking about earthenware. Not earthenware. What's it called? Stoneware, whatever. And but not by pottery. Glazed china, but so it seemed to be okay. Hey, totally especially got buster belechem. You're supposed to be careful that meat doesn't touch your bread. Why? Shimi gaba buster, meat touches your bread. Also, you can't eat the bread with cheese. You shouldn't let the bread touch cheese. Shimi gaba also buster, you can't eat the bread with inflation. Here, some say the idea docha kam lechem mutter, by washing off your bread. The tasty bread will be that it's also mutter. Yeshu has a shach. Yeshu lechem also gam de docha. The prima godim says bread also, even though you rinse off, the belechem nidbak, it clings, nisrach, and adheres. But Yosef very much so. And Arukh HaShulchan Machner says Chenira Ikar. Seems that that's the case. Only one of them, the meat or the milk, was moist, or the bread. The bread and the meat, the bread and the cheese are both dry, so it's not a problem. So too a fleshing knife, which had fattiness on it, grease, and he ate bread. You can't eat that piece of bread with milk. And vice versa. I mean, but if the knife is clean, and very much rubbed off, it's okay. Bonus barbazet, but pay test, test zayin ayin sham. This has been discussed previously.